My name is Tristan Bock, a second-year trainee at the Auditor-General of South Africa and previously an AGSA bursary holder. So growing up, I didn't know what I wanted to study, and I had a really hard time deciding on what to study, and so my dad gave me an ultimatum. It's either you study law or you figure out what you want to study, and that was something that I was just not down for. And so I went on a journey to figuring out what it is that I wanted to study. And towards the end of my high school career, I decided on accounting. And because I decided so late in my high school career, I was limited with funding options. I applied for bursary after bursary, and I was unsuccessful. And on the day that I received my matric results, my friend's dad, who works for the AGSA, encouraged me to apply for a bursary. And so I did, and I was successful. As an AGSA bursary holder, if I could sum up my journey, I would say that I felt cared for. The bursary gave me peace of mind in knowing that my studies are fully paid for and all I have to do is work and work hard. My fees were paid on time. I was given a textbook allowance. I was given everything that I needed to ensure that I could complete my studies to the best of my ability. The AGSA pays for the bursary students' accommodation and also provides them with a monthly allowance to cover any necessities that they may have. And unfortunately for me, my parents weren't quite ready for me to leave the nest yet and requested that I stay at home for the duration of my studies. And when I made this request to the AG upon signing my contract, they, without hesitation, supported the request, only making sure that my home is a conducive environment for me to study in. I also still received a monthly allowance to cover any necessities that I might have, which as the eldest daughter, I was very appreciative of, knowing that my parents don't have to worry about me because I am well taken care of. The lady who dealt with my bursary, her name is Jabu, and to this day, she refers to me as her daughter, and I refer to her as my mom, because that is the relationship that we built throughout my studies. She would constantly call me to check up on me, and I really appreciated the fact that she would check up on Tristan, the person, and not necessarily only Tristan, the student. She would check up on me regularly throughout the year, and not only during exam seasons or when she needed results from me. She would constantly call me or text me, you can come to the office to come get a care package just to make it through the exam season. And that is something that I was so grateful for. I felt seen and I felt taken care of. And now, as a second-year trainee, I can say that the AGSA really does embody the we care for one another value. I see it in my training every single day. I feel cared for, I feel taken care of. As a trainee, I'm given room to grow and flourish in whatever way suits me best. I am allowed to ask questions, as many as I need to feel satisfied, and I'm never looked down on simply because I'm a trainee. We are given support for our studies in the form of emotional support. We're given mentors to journey with us through our studies, and physically we are given study leave days. Our managers regularly have talks with us to make sure that we are on track with where we need to be with our studies and how they can make our work and study life balance so that we don't feel overwhelmed. To sum up my journey as an AGSA bursary holder, I would say that applying for the bursary was the best decision that I could ever make for myself. And standing here today, the bursary allowed me to become the second graduate in my dad's family, which was a big achievement for both me and my family, to show that you don't have to fall victim to your circumstances and you can overcome any challenges that you may face. Advice I would give to students who are still studying is don't be so hard on yourself. It is a journey, and remember your why. There'll be many days where you cry and you want to give up and you feel like you can't go on anymore. Remember why you started. Remember why you were doing it. Your why is personal to you, and it'll give you the motivation to continue just for one extra day. Advice I would give to young professionals just starting out is don't try to be a superhero. Come into the organization as a trainee. Don't think you need to know everything on day one because it is a journey. You will learn as you go on, ask many questions, soak up as much information as you possibly can. Come in every day and just do your absolute best, but don't overwhelm yourself.